When I was early in my career, I believed one thing, that once I reach big companies, the FANG companies, I start working for them, politics will disappear, the work politics. Recently, I spoke to a few people who worked in big FANG companies and also some in Amazon India. I've also spoken to people like, to Google, Meta, and other companies. Some of them left and some of them stayed. But one thing was common in those conversations. They all said the same thing, like politics doesn't go away just because the company is big. And that was pretty insightful for me because I never thought that when I was starting out with my own career at the time. I want to be very clear here, very clear. I'm not saying any company is bad. No. I have not worked at Amazon India personally, so I should not, comment on how they work. I'm not saying that. And especially, this is not about Amazon. This is not about FANG. This is about reality and having clarity of how it is when we work for those companies and thinking about those, because I remember my own earlier career. When I was looking at that, I felt differently and I thought it differently, because when I was younger, I thought politics exists only in smaller companies like startup companies or with bad managers or in local offices, not top big global companies. No, that's not what I believed. I believed that once you reach top tier global companies, everything becomes clean, fair, and logical. That's what I believed when I started out. If you believe that, yeah, you are with me, because that's what I believed as well. But that belief is wrong. Why? Because politics exists everywhere. Everywhere. In startups, in big companies, in families, among relatives, even among friends. Isn't it? It's not that we are singling out and saying this is the place the politics is. Politics is everywhere. In fact, sometimes the politics inside the families is worse than the offices, if you think of it. And if you know of it, do share that in the comments. So the question is not how do I escape politics? No, that's not the question. The real question here is how do I learn to deal with it? How do I learn to deal with it? Because as we are saying, we cannot escape it. It's everywhere. If you are thinking it's not going to be at some place or some company, that's a problem we are looking at. It's everywhere. When you are early in your career, you don't have many options, right? You tolerate more, you adjust more, you have to. But as you grow senior, you get choices many times, right? You can switch teams, you can switch companies, you can walk away. There are a lot of things that you can do as you are growing. But don't live with the illusion that one day the politics will disappear. It won't. How can politics suddenly magically disappear? Only your ability to handle it, that improves. Your ability to handle it improves, and that's what we're looking at. If you are facing politics right now and thinking, once I reach a big company, this will end. This will end. I want you to know this. It doesn't end. You just get better at navigating it. Because if you think it is going to end magically, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And if this resonates, comment your experience here. And if you have seen this yourself at your work or in general in your life with the politics, share your experience, because someone else who is reading might help with that, because he may be going through it alone at the moment.